Hello, everyone, and welcome to Max Ascension Gaming, where we showcase some quick, entertaining, and educational wins on a course Max Ascension. And as always, we're going to go random, my favorite character, and we get the defect. Let's do this. Ooh, the new Neow's relic. It's actually brand new. This seems really strong. I mean, we gotta try it. Enchant all cards in the first card reward with Glam, which is replay 1. Seems really strong. I mean, we're trying it, not even looking at the map. Let's see how this goes. All right, when I try pathing, I definitely try to look for some rest sites before the first elite. Either heal up or smith some of the really strong cards. I'm definitely looking to smith the first glam card just because of the value. Thinking something like this, where maybe we hit these 3 campfires before the first elite and a late shot after. Sounds good to me. All right, let's do this. I'm really excited to see what this first card reward is going to be. Might define the whole run, might change everything. But yeah, let's hope for a good one. I mean, with anything being glam, I feel like it's gonna be good, but we'll see. Ooh, cold snap. Okay, 1 mana, deal 12 damage and 2 frost orbs, which is really good, or gunk up, which is 1 energy, deal 24 damage, but you add 2 slams to your deck. I mean, we have to try that. Defect has a lot of good status synergies. I'm thinking compact, iteration, those are all really good. And look at Gunk Up do work already. That seems really strong. Ooh, I'm thinking Uproar, and maybe we get something that scales with our strength. That seems a bit of a prayer, but we'll see how it goes. And Uproar is kind of a way to cheat energy too, so I don't feel it's that bad. Okay, you can use Gunk Up on the strike, Uproar on the strike. And Gunk Up already brings it down to 5, and the Lightning Orb skill, which is great. Okay, our first potion, and there we go, iteration. That's I feel like we already have a build coming together. That seems pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna get a bit greedy. Upgrade Zap. Zap is awesome. Defend is awesome. I'm not gonna greed anymore. Okay, and I feel like Defect has a lot of really good random cards. Um, Boost away for sure for that status energy. And thinking Beam Cell for the vulnerable, we got a lot of good attacks like Gunk Up and Uproar. I feel like that. We gotta amplify the damage there. And of course, let's upgrade to Gunk Up right away. 1 energy, 30 damage. That's pretty good. That might be good enough to carry the whole Act 1 by itself. And we'll see how it goes. Okay. Not happy I'm taking 5 damage here, but at A10 I feel like there's always going to be some shit damage in a lot of these hallway fights, so yeah, take what you get. Okay, so far so good, not bad. Oh, Rocket Punch. Not bad. I never thought I'd skip a Glacier, but Rocket Punch with everything that we're doing with Boost Away, with Gunk Up, I feel like we gotta upgrade that right away too. Meal Ticket is great. We're gonna be hitting up a shop anyway, so Meal Ticket is awesome. Picking up for our next upgrade, Beam Cell for sure, to just keep our damage high. Ooh, the shop has Turbo. Thinking Turbo because of the status energies, but also you can't pass another Rocket Punch, and it's on sale. Like, come on. Rocket Punch is going to be awesome. I feel with our booster ways and Gunk Up and move a strike. Let's keep it going. First elite. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Boost away makes Rocket Punch free, which is awesome. Iteration turn 1, love to see it. Seems like a good Gambler's Brew turn. Okay, another free Rocket Punch, which is awesome. Beam Cell, and does Uproar hit Gunk Up? Yes, it does. Oh, okay, that's a turn 1 for Donus kill. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. I feel like we need Sweeping Beam for some AoE, and exactly, here we go. This is where the AoE is going to pay off, right? I feel like in Slay the Spire 2, the AoE is a lot more important than Slay the Spire one for sure. Especially with some hallway fights having more than 4 or 5, sometimes even 6 enemies, it gets kind of nuts. Okay, some really good potions, really good defensive potions, which is good, and we're actually at full health going into this shop, which is amazing. Look, we've got to take hologram with everything that we're doing with making Rocket Punch free. Just it helps cycle through our whole deck. I feel like hologram is gonna really pop off. And we can actually do fourth Smith, I believe this, which is amazing. Once again, let's get Rocket Punch upgraded. I feel like this should be good. Defect does really well against the Phantom, especially with all the lightning orbs doing a lot of damage. So I feel like this should be good. I'm thinking about the Beetlejuice, but we might not need it. Let's keep the lightning going, as each of these lightning orbs takes away 3 slippery, and Phantom already has only 1 slippery, which is not bad at all. Gotta take advantage of this vulnerable while we have it. Boost away is doing well again, and let's get this iteration done. With full block, then we had 109 HP. I feel like this is going really well. Might take some damage, but it is what it is. These rock punches always costing 0 is great. And let's just keep doing the damage. Punk Up is no longer bland. It lost the replay, but still a really good card for what it is. You don't need to worry about the slimes too much, especially with iteration. It helps us continue to draw our 3 rocket punches, which is great. And only 15 more damage. Okay, this was a really good one. Wait, to be honest, I'm surprised this is working that well, but honestly, that Neow's relic is really carrying this. I don't see a lot of value for modded and voltaic. It's got to be reboot with what we're doing. Ooh, Brightest Flame. That is a really good card. Much as I'd like to upgrade 4 cards, Brightest Flame might really break the whole thing, especially with hologram, with reboots. Just hologramming Brightest Flame over and over again is a way to beat any boss or elite fight. I know we've already lost a lot of max HP, especially from that event in Act 1 where we had to upgrade some cards, but with 66 max HP, we should be fine. Looking at the rest sites, I'm liking that light shop at the end. I see a path where it helps us start pathing from the end sometimes. I see a campfire into an elite, into another campfire, into a shop. Sounds pretty good. Okay, here I think we're gonna have a brightest flame right away. And yeah, let's make Rocket Punch free with our Gunk Up. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hologram. I'm thinking I don't think we need to do brightest flame again, but maybe the Rocket Punch just to cycle through our deck, and yeah, there it is. A turn 1 kill. That is amazing. It didn't even get to steal a card, but I feel like the second hologram is always better than the first, just to keep our chain going for all the brightest flames. I really don't want Big Bong here. I'm gonna gamble. Okay, Daughter of the Wind, not bad. I'm gonna replay an attack, gain 1 block. Yeah, I really want to get rid of these strikes. Let's combine 2 into 1. Essentially, 1 remove, which is really not that bad. Okay, the Festive Popper is going off in this fight. Love the AoE damage. I think that's why we picked up Sweeping Beam, especially for Act 2. It really makes a difference. I feel like we have a lot of cards to make these Rocket Punches free, and that's when Rocket Punch really starts to pop out. That was a great turn 1. Gunk Up really goes through a lot of this, so yeah, Gunk Up kind of trivializes this fight, which is great. We take another Gunk Up? I don't think so. I think this is probably a skip. We kind of combat Defect, like we're not really focusing on our orbs too much. We only have 1 power, which is our iteration. Let's just take the gold because we're going into a shop. And our HP is looking pretty good. I feel like we gotta upgrade Brightest Flame. 1 more energy and 1 more draw. Yeah, that's gonna be a huge difference for sure. Okay, this guy might be our counter, especially with how many times Gunk Up hits, but with iteration for the statuses, it might not be too bad. Let's do our Beetlejuice now. Keep his attacks weak. That is a lot of dazes. It is 10 dazes going into our but we need to try iteration right away. Or even Brightest Flame. Do we Uproar to potentially hit a Rocket Punch? I think so. Yep, okay, awesome. That's exactly what we wanted. I feel like we might need to hologram the Brightest Flame again. Yeah, that's why we got a hologram, right? Let's just keep this going. Also helps us cycle through our dazes. Do I dare do it again? I don't know. I'm thinking, we want to add more daisies to our deck with Gunk Up? No, I mean, we don't have a lot of max HP, but I feel like for this fight, probably better, like more important to keep our HP high. Okay, we really need iteration to pop off and get us a good card. Okay, he takes a turn off, which is great. Alright, we just need to do 3 more damage. With our Lightning Orbs doing 6, we should be fine. Okay, we can full block, so we are good. And we can just end our turn and... Okay, I mean, we lost 3 max HP, but took 0 damage, so... I would consider that a really good fight. We might be getting dangerously low on our max HP, but... You know, it is what it is. We might be going into the Act 3 bosses with maybe 50 max HP? I don't know. Venerable T-Set is not bad. I feel like our relics so far have been really good. We might just be able to rush down this boss. I'm gonna Brightest Flame here, just so we can potentially guarantee the turn 1 kill, and it's looking likely. Oh, yeah, never mind. I forgot about the fight through is exactly what we're looking for. More statuses, a lot more defense. Okay, this Elite Fight, I'm thinking reboot turn 1, actually. Make Rocket Punch 3, of course. Fight through is already paying off. And I'm thinking Brightest Flame, honestly, again. Brightest Flame is just way too good. But honestly, Rocket Punch as well, because we have the boost away to make it free. And we're already full blocking. Not bad. Not a bad turn 1 at all. I feel like this build is really geared towards a lot of front line damage and getting that turn 1 kill, so... Yeah, no, this is looking pretty good. That Defect is a lot better in Slay Spire 2 than Slay Spire 1, that's for sure. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to do some damage here. Unless we can... No, there's no fight through in the discard pile. Yeah, let's hopefully try to end this next turn. It's a lot of damage that we just took. Boost away does make Rocket Punch freeze. Good way to cheat some energy. Get these times out of our draw pile. Okay. Oh, and the Lightning Orbs. Get the job done. Okay. All is pretty good Pocket Watch. I don't know about Pocket Watch, especially with how many friends we're playing, but I'll try to remember. Ooh, okay, this guy is pretty much an elite at this point. Okay, let's see what we can do. Wow, we got a reboot with 6 energy. Hopefully we can make use of it. Ooh, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we have 5 energy carrying over. It's not great, to be honest. A lot of damage. No longer replayed, but still a lot. We only took 3 damage. See if we can kill this turn, and yeah, looking pretty good. Especially with all the free rocket punches. Yeah. I like our current potions better. I feel like we gotta draw through our deck. Potions do. I feel like these are all a skip. Not really helping us with what we're trying to achieve. Ooh, royally approved. We could make brightest flame innate and a retain. I mean, we gotta do that. It makes our turns worried about our max HP at this point, but for some of the boss fights and release fights, really good. Also, with retained, you don't have to play it, so I feel like the downside is not that bad, but it's always good to see brightest flame early. And yeah, let's get this hologram upgraded so it doesn't exhaust. Okay, we really have to rush this guy down, so I'm playing brightest flame right away, for sure. Rocket Punch 3 again. Get vulnerable going. Hologram on the Rocket Punch with all of our energy. Alright, 21 damage. Twice, so 42 damage for 1 energy. Honestly, not bad. Let's keep it going. With our Brightest Flame, okay, we have all our powers played, which is great. Let's reboot into some damage, hopefully. Yeah, okay, Sweeping Beam. Might as well Sweeping Beam again. Okay. Or, yeah, you get the Rocket Punch. Honestly, not bad. With the way this is going, and let's just take the damage, because we really have to rush this guy down. I did not want to stay in this fight for too long. Might need to brightest flame again. Let's play strike. Let's get our damage down. Okay, roughly still 21 damage for 1 energy. Gotta play that where we can. For some of these longer fights, we're not that great, but I feel like our defense is there with our holograms and our boost aways and whatnot, so keep the vulnerable going. Can't really uproar because there's no cards in our draw pile. Maybe all yeah, let's get our defense going. But we just need to block at this point. Take 7 damage and only 100 more damage to deal. It's not bad. But again, Rocket Punch? No. Okay. Oh, there it is. That's awesome. Okay. We're almost there. Take another 9. Which is honestly not bad. I don't know if we need to brightest flame here, to be honest. Thinking we could probably just get the job done next turn, but I don't want to take any chances. Let's just kill this guy right now. Okay, we're at 55 max HP. Not the greatest, but you know, that's a skip. None of those cards are really trying to help us right now. As much as I love the draw, at the start of your turn, gain 7 block. That's honestly really good, and we do see the new boss, which is amazing. With Aeonglass and the test subject. So, not really sure what to expect with the new boss. Haven't really done a lot of research, so we're going to go into it blind. Hopefully, Combat Defect pulls through. What do we have on this 3? We don't have a lot of gold, so we either hit that late shop into a fire, but no, I really like Sai. Just a guaranteed 7 block is amazing. Also helps out our defense, and hopefully we have enough front-loaded damage to get through some of the bigger elite fights or boss fights. I really like to dodge elite fights in Act 3, because at this point, I know we have a 21 card deck, and I like to keep things like the deck small. I feel like our deck is pretty much polished at this point. The only downside is that might just need to play Brightest Flame a lot. So I don't know if we need to play Brightest Flame on this exact fight. I'm hoping we can get the job done without it. We'll get a hologram, beam cell, but let's make Rocket Punch free. No need to boost away. We can do another Rocket Punch. Let's do the other Rocket Punch that is free. And yeah, Concup is doing serious work here. 42 damage for 1 energy is... Okay, we're at 3 now. Let's hope that getting bigger and bigger in terms of damage. Okay, we take one, not bad. I feel like we don't need to brightest flame. Hopefully we can end it now, and yeah, we do. Okay, there we go. Okay, bulk up. That is awesome. Ooh, okay. We can't really enchant Gunk Up with the +2 damage because it's already enchanted. I do see bulk up there, and we kind of want to play that every time we see it. So let's add to draw 2 to bulk up. It's honestly not that bad. Hopefully, okay, we get cursed. Not great because I don't think we're going to be hitting shop to remove it, and our removes are already too expensive. I'm thinking transform to maybe to get rid of some of these defense. And we don't really use Zap or Dual Cast, so I'm thinking, yeah, let's get rid of Defend and Dual Cast. Okay, Lightning Rod and Hologram or technically upgrades from a Defend and Dual Cast, so I'll take it. I'm thinking we do need double energy, just with all the draw that we have. Are these potions better? I'm thinking Focus Potion, but no, let's try to keep it in case one of these question marks is another shop. Okay, let's keep this going. Ooh. Okay, really don't want to lose max HP, so might as well lose max HP with our brightest flame. Let's get AoE damage with the sweeping beam. I feel like we should be able to just kill outright, which is great. Yeah, okay, not bad. And I'll take that turn on kill. So instead of losing multiple max HP, we just lost one. I'll take another boost away for the defense. I feel like it's very much needed. And let's upgrade bulk up, right? Because especially with it being enchanted, might make a big difference. The 3 dex, the 3 strength, the 10 plus is great. And we don't have that goal, so let's hit the shop. Okay, these guys. This is where brightest flame really gets pop off. We have 8 energy. Let's get 14 energy. Why not? Okay. Let's start drawing with all of our energy. Who do we want to kill first? Let's kill the big guy. He's going to be doing a lot of the damage. Unfortunately, we don't have vulnerable up, but you know, it is what it is. We can rocket punch. Keep turn going. We do have reboot in case we want to. We're already at 41 block, which is a lot. We'll have 6 energy. Let's kill this Spectral Knight. And yeah, I mean, we still have 3 more energy, so make a Rocket Punch free and kill. Wow. And this is still turn 1, by the way. Honestly, not bad. We don't need to play Boost away, so. And he's not even attacking, which is great. Okay, only 2 lightning arms, which is not too bad, but we still get the job done, which is awesome. Insanity. Ooh, Data Disc is gonna help with what little lightning orbs we do have. But Touch of Insanity, I'm not sure if we really need that. Another fight through might be too many wounds to deal with. I'm gonna skip. I like our current potions. We haven't had to use them yet, but I feel like they might help in the future, especially with all our energy. Upgrade another hologram. And okay. This is a brightest flame turn for sure. I don't know. Don't know if we needed to. So let's just keep our damage going. All our rocket punches are free, which is awesome. Need to make space in our hand. We do want to play this bright. We do want to play this bulk up. But I'm already at 53 max HP, which is not the greatest. Um, yeah, gonna Brightest Flame now, just so we can take advantage of all the decks and strength when he does start attacking. It's gonna be very, very soon. No more energy. Let's just do some damage. Unfortunately, we didn't get to play Iteration, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, this is where it really struggles in some of these longer fights, where we're left with all of these okay cards, because our Gunk Up loses the Glam, and yeah, that's where Bulk Up. That's why I took Bulk Up as kind of like a failing option, but I don't know if it's enough. 45 damage is quite a lot. Hologram our fight through. I think we just need to full block this as best as we can. Take 6 damage. Only halfway there. Okay. Start rocket punching, I guess. That's a good double energy turn, where we might want to. Okay, what can we hologram? No cards in our discard. Sorry, draw pile. Can make rocket punch free. And get rid of some of these slimes. Can make rocket punch free again. We have to kill Doom, so Brightest Flame now. Okay, we're almost there. These need to do, what is that, 11 more damage. And he's not attacking, which is great, so yeah, I think we got it. Okay, 51 max if you Ice Cream. Holy, okay. Remember to play Ice Cream and Pocket Watch. I feel like I honestly forgot about Pocket Watch at this point. With what we're trying to do, Pocket Watch isn't the greatest relic, but Ice Cream might be. Let's make Rock Punch free again. We gotta bulk up first. I think we Brightest Flame just to guarantee the kill this turn. Like, I remember telling you guys, we might be at 50 max HP going into the 3 bosses, and looking like that's the case. But at least we're not taking a lot of damage, because we're just pretty much trying our best to kill. Alright. Honestly, not bad. We got rid of 2 of them. Left the last one at 3 HP, sorry, 13 HP. Just full block, and our lightning orbs get the job done again, which is great. Another touch of insanity. Don't think it's needed. Don't think any of these cards are needed. We only have 2 powers, so I'm gonna skip. Ooh, enchant and attack with corrupted. Once again, we can't enchant Glam. Sorry, our Gunk Up, because it already has Glam. We don't want to be enchanting our rocket punches, because we're going to be playing those a lot. So let's just transform a card. What do we transform? Lightning Rod? Maybe just a basic defend at this point. Uproar, maybe? Yeah. I don't know. Uproar has been doing a lot of work. I don't need the AoE, especially looking at the bosses, so let's get rid of Sweeping Beam. Okay, this is the new boss, the Aeonglass. Let's see, what does this boss do? Every four non-static cards you play add a Wither to your hand. Okay, alright, we'll see how this goes. Turn 1 bulk up, can't complain. Turn 1 iteration, getting our powers down early is huge. Okay, I feel like we might get a Wither. Okay, there it is. What is a Wither? At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 2 damage. Okay, let's get rid of that. Don't like that. Fight Through makes our rocket punches free, so you gotta do that. Not happy about the artifact. I'm not gonna be apply vulnerable until quite a while, but Wither does retain, so we don't have to play it every time we see it. But let's get rid of it. Maybe reboot. Or, yeah, let's just keep the damage going. I was thinking about Hologram Beam Cell, but Okay. I don't like this turn. So this is why we kept our potions. If you don't potion, we're gonna take a lot of damage. So let's just try to draw 3 cards. Okay, this is a bit better. Gonna block 24 damage. We got to 22 and we play the Wither. Yeah, we have to. Tesla Coil does some 11 damage. I'll take it. Okay. Right, he's gonna keep adding Wither. Get rid of it. I feel like we might need to Brightest Flame again. At this stage, our max HP really doesn't matter. We just need to make sure we win these fights. It's not likely we're going to be full HP anyway, so let's... We reboot with 1 energy. Yeah, let's Brightest Flame and this turn going as best as we can. Oh, the Withers are not great, to be honest. I'm really concerned with the amount of statuses we're adding to this deck. With all the flyings and the wounds from the fight throughs. The iteration does help to draw through them, but a lot of statuses. Okay. Yeah, this is where, like I mentioned, our deck struggles. Even though we're full HP, I feel like our damage really falls off after 3 or 4. Use the Brightest Flame again to really keep the tempo. We're full blocking already. We didn't really do much with that Brightest Flame, which is unfortunate, because we were already full blocking. I feel like we really need to start thinking down the damage. So it's 266 HP, which is quite a lot. They boost away, the Withers are starting to pile up. Ooh, and they retain. That is not good. Okay, there's our damage. Okay, double energy is not bad to get rid of all these Withers. All 3, let's... That is rough. Okay, Brightest Flame 1 more time. I feel like we need to maybe reboot to get our attack. Or we just hologram, maybe? We do have an upgraded hologram. I feel like now is as good a time as any to reboot, especially with 4 energy, but once again, we cannot take advantage of it with our energy carrying over, which is not great. But we do have Ice Cream, which is honestly not that bad. I forgot about Ice Cream, but I feel like carrying over energy might be extremely helpful, especially with all these Withers in our hand. I feel like we have to gunk up every time we see it, because we're really lacking the damage at this stage. We do full block, or never mind. Take a bit of damage because of these Withers. Don't get to carry over any energy, but I feel like we might need to Brightest Flame again. Especially with Hologram, being able to Brightest Flame multiple times, it's going to be really helpful for fights like these, where we struggle with doing damage, but just the raw amount of energy and draw might help us carry through. Get rid of the Hologram here. We can Rocket Punch, or even Brightest Flame, yeah, let's do as much damage as we can. And we also have to block as well. We need to block for 21, but I don't want to add any more wounds to our deck, so I don't think we need to fight through here. And also, we lost our rank in dex. Not too happy about that, but okay. We do full block, which is great. Can we kill this turn? It's looking likely, especially with Uproar. Actually, Uproar has not been that bad. Okay. Alright. 44 max HP, which is honestly not that great, but we'll try our best. I feel like this is a bit of a damage race. We really gotta rush this guy down as best as we can. Okay, Uproar hits Ultimate Strike just not been that bad. Honestly, Uproar has been performing really well. And we don't quite full block. Do we cure all now to keep this turn going? No, I think taking 2 damage, not that bad. We do need to set up our powers, which is at the bottom of our deck. So let's try to see if we can cycle through. Okay, never mind. He's already dead. I feel like we need to reboot to see some powers. Oh, jeez. Okay. At least with Ice Cream, we carry over some energy. Also have to remember to play Pocket Launch. Okay, there's Bulk Up. That's huge. Okay. I like these free rocket punches, which is great. Iteration. Awesome. Don't have vulnerable, but looking for a vulnerable right away. Okay. We do full block, which is huge. Guy just keeps getting stronger and stronger. Okay, there's our vulnerable. And we need brightest flame to really rush this guy down. So let's try to hologram our rocket punch to draw into our brightest flame. Yeah, we don't see it. Just have to full block as best as we can. Yeah. So this is what our potion's for. Let's try to use it. Oh. Never mind. Okay. At least double energy is out of our deck now, but honestly not that great with ice cream, but okay. We'll see. We'll see how this is. Okay. At least we have vulnerable going. Keep brightest flame going over and over again. Like this is where brightest flame really pops off because you're not really worried about your max HP that much because we're never really full HP anyway. Uproar hits Gunk Up. Okay, awesome. Let's carry over 3 energy and get brightest flame back in our hand because it pings, which is huge. Okay, 5 energy. Let's see what we can do. This guy's intangible. That's a lot of wounds starting to pile up, but iteration has been huge to help manage all of our statuses, which is awesome. Yeah, we do full block and keep our brightest flame, which might be key on this turn where we need to do lots of damage. But also block for 45. Okay, Uproar hits Beam Cell, which is huge. It just amplifies all of our damage. Brightest flame into a free rocket punch, which is great. And yeah, okay, we don't carry over energy, but we do take only 1 damage. Not bad. 1 damage, not bad. Not much to do on that turn because we don't want to add any more statuses because he's adding 5 burns as well. Every what, 3 turns? Okay, we need to do lots of damage this turn. Make Rocket Punch free with boost away. Keep the vulnerable going. Okay, there's some space in our hand. We full block, which is great. Oh, I could have carried over energy. I keep forgetting about ice cream. But... okay, hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the ass, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, this is looking pretty good. We just need to hopefully full block. Okay, we don't carry over energy again, but we do as much damage as we can. All these intangible. Okay, I think we just hopefully we just kill this turn. Okay, we don't kill this turn, but it's likely we'll kill in 2 turns. So we just need to block for 54, I believe. Okay, where's our defense? The lightning rod. Brightest flame is huge. Look at these statuses. Oh my god. Okay, down to 11 HP. Do we get it done? Yes, we do with Ultimate Strike. Okay, that was awesome. That was a great run. Saw the new boss with Aeonglass. Did the run in 39 minutes, which is honestly not that bad. Combat Defect is looking pretty good. Let's see what our badges are. Okay. Played 20 cards in a single turn, yep. Killed 3 more elites and won a run in under 40 minutes with that speed run. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe for more Play This Fire 2. Thanks for watching, everyone.